Hi, everybody. We're back to offer recommendations for books, movies, music, and more that you can check out from the Carmel Clay Public Library. I'm Catherine, and I'm joined again today by Susan. And we have two books, not about murder, but about cults. So, Susan, why don't you kick us off by telling us what you've been reading about that deals with cults?
Absolutely. So I just finished reading the newly released nonfiction book, An Assassin in Utopia by Susan Wels. I have to say, I spent most of my time reading this book with my jaws on the ground. While the title is quite an attention grabber, it's actually a bit misleading, as the book is much more than just about Charles Guiteau, the assassin of President James Garfield. The book explores in great detail how the lives of Guiteau, James Garfield, John Humphrey Noyes, the founder of the radical Oneida Utopia, and a renowned newspaper man, Horace Greeley, intersect through several years. In 1848, John Humphrey Noyes, a graduate of Dartmouth and Yale, established the Oneida community as a perfectionist communal society. The members of the community were dedicated to sharing everything in the community and living as one family. Men and women were not married and were free to share relations with whomever they wished. All of the children were raised together and did not live with their parents. The community worked hard together in a variety of jobs and established several successful businesses, including the Oneida Company that still exists today. Noyes wanted to grow his community and thought the best method was to establish a newspaper to spread his faith and ideas. He turned to Horace Greeley for some assistance in this endeavor. Horace Greeley was the founder and editor of the New York Tribune. He was a forward-thinking pioneer and a proponent of many progressive social issues, including being a vociferous proponent of slavery. He was also an advocate for the establishment of the many utopian societies that existed during this time, and provided funding for one such society in Greeley, Colorado. Heavens, we haven't even gotten to our assassin yet, Charles Guiteau. He was a member of the Oneida community, a rather unsuccessful one at that. And when that didn't work, he headed to New York and decided he wanted to help Greeley become president. When that didn't occur, Guiteau turned his sights on removing the impediment to his preferred president by assassinating Garfield. Jaw-dropping. I said that earlier. There are so many interesting political and social figures that appear in this book with their ties to these unique notables. An Assassin in Utopia is available at the Carmel Clay Public Library in print and downloadable audiobook. It's also available as an audiobook on Hoopla. What about your cult, Catherine?
My cult is a fictional cult, and it is the cult that is featured in Alice Hoffman's newest book, The Invisible Hour. And in The Invisible Hour, we meet Mia Jacobs and her mother, and Mia lives in an oppressive cult in Western Massachusetts, where contact with the outside world is absolutely forbidden and books are considered evil. But after she gets her hands on a copy of The Scarlet Letter, Mia discovers the power of books, which leads her to abandon the draconian rules of the society that she grew up in, all she's ever known, and leads her on a journey of self-discovery. So if you enjoyed Practical Magic, the movie or the book series, or you're just a fan of magical realism in general, or wanting a spooky, suspenseful, slightly creepy read for fall, you will definitely want to pick up a copy of The Invisible Hour by Alice Hoffman, which is available in both print and digital formats from the Carmel Clay Public Library. Thank you so much, and we'll see you all next month.